first vlog of 2025. Hello everyone. I'm happy it's a new year. I really am. Although it's very, very cold in London. Look at the frost. Like, it is truly freezing. But Effie has a new coat this year. Hello, Mrs. Perfect. It's from a place called House of Hound. It's really cute. She loves it. As a dog mom, all of my mornings start outside, obviously. Today I thought I would talk about how I am resetting for 2025 because I had a pretty stressful year last year, you could say, and I don't want to do that again. It is really nice to get back into the routine. I spent Christmas in Canada, as a lot of you guys will already know, and I did do some vlogging, so I'm gonna put that in this vlog after I give Miss Effie her breakfast. But I'm really happy to be back in London, starting fresh, and it does feel like a fresh start, I think, which I've never really experienced that before. Like, I never really cared about New Year's and fresh starts, but this year, this feels different for some reason. I don't know if I'm just like delulu or what, but I actually do feel like it's gonna be a bit of a different year. I literally missed Effie so much over Christmas. Like, she really is my baby, my world, my life, my everything. She's like, thanks mom, but I'm kinda hungry. She wants her breakfast. So let's make Effie's breakfast. I've mentioned before that Effie is a big fan of butternut box. I was actually at a conference and there was like a butternut box person there and she was like, do you have a dog? And I said yes. We started talking and I ended up switching my dog food right then and there, which you'll know as a dog owner, you don't make that decision lightly. But she has been so happy with it. A lot of dog foods out there are highly processed, but their fresh dog food is made with whole quality ingredients. No nasties, nothing artificial in here. Honestly, it's probably better quality food than what I eat, I swear. Dogs love a routine and I like to keep Effie's routine, but the good thing about Butternut Box is that there are over 10 high quality recipes to choose from, so Effie's tried them all over the years. She loves all of them, but she particularly loves Chicken You Out and Salmon to Love. She loves a bit of salmon. When your box arrives, they arrive frozen, and that just keeps all the nutrients locked in there. I wasn't planning on doing this, and I'm having a bit of a freezer situation. I've got this problem right now. I need to figure it out. I don't know what's going on. Oh boy, freezer drama. I just keep them in the freezer like that, and then the night before, I usually just take one out so that it can unfrost. Defrost? Defrost or unfrost? Not sure. Effie's like, can you please zip it so that I can eat? Let me put her food in her bowl 1 second. I love these pouches because they're perfectly portioned. So she gets half in the morning, half in the evening. She's actually finishing her pack of pork this way because she had pork for dinner and now she's having pork for breakfast. Oh, Effie, you've been so patient. Good girl. Breakfast time. Yes, yes, yes. She's loving it. She is loving it. You can use my code to get 50% off your first 2 boxes. Truly, it makes my life easier to have these little pouches, and she loves it. I don't need stress in my life this year, and that is one thing I have totally organized is her dog food situation. As you all know, Effie is a little rescue, and I just feel so protective of her. So when I leave her, I'm like extra worried, like, is she gonna be okay? Because she is really nervous, and she is okay. She is obviously okay, but I just miss her so much, and I just know I'm like her #1 advocate. And I feel like I know her inside out. We're such good friends. Can you be friends with your dog? I literally love her so much. We've just come so far from when I adopted her. Can you guys believe it's been like 4.5 years that I've had Effie? And if I think about in the beginning, like how scared she was to now, I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. So I just want to treat her with dignity and luxury. She wants to have a nap now, she's full. So now it's time for me to make myself a cup of tea. However, my kettle broke like 3 days ago and I ordered a new one and it's still not here yet. So I have been frying my water in the frying pan. So if I want to have a cup of tea, I have to fry the water. I know all the Americans will be like, why don't you just put it in the microwave? No. I could have got a kettle delivered like same day, but there was this particular kettle that I wanted. I just thought I can deal with frying water for a few days. So while my water fries, let me put these little dishes away. I guess this would be a good time for me to roll the clips from Canada. I had a really fun time at home. I'm really glad I went home because I originally wasn't gonna go home, but then I changed my mind at the last minute and I had lots of fun with my mom and my family. So roll the clip from Christmas in Canada.
I got 6 dozen cookies for 20 bucks and they taste great.
Vintage IKEA bowls.
Funny, Eric just mentioned that the other day.
Really?
Yeah, he's like, how do you still have these?
I love, they are literally vintage now.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're the perfect size. What are your goals?
You know, we've talked about, we all both have the same goals. There's one thing about having a goal and there's one thing about making it happen.
So for now, can I put the stuff away?
Well, is there gonna be enough? Yeah, by the time we do all these, yeah.
Well, I mean, you're not going to do
No,
6 dozen cookies.
I guess not.
We can just keep making fresh batches.
All right.
Unfortunately, that's all the sprinkles I have because believe it or not, every year was sold out of sprinkles.
I have a beautiful pen. Do I just buy the refills for it?
I put the refills are in it.
Oh, amazing. That's a nice weight. All right, is everyone ready for bingo?
Go call me the card.
Grace,
Hold up a minute.
do you want to play bingo, Grace?
No.
Are you sure?
Under the G, 56.
Oh, I got it. My card. Yippee! We do a card check?
Yeah.
Has 18 been
No,
called?
no.
Has 10 been called?
No,
No.
35 or 41?
no.
Or 71?
No.
Has 13
No.
been called?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Every single one.
B10.
Oh, there you go. Bingo.
Oh, there's
We got a bingo? Who's got it? Kurt?
Okay.
Come over to verify his card.
Yeah.
Keep your card up. Keep your card up.
It's valid. Bingo.
So I do all of it?
Yes, do it all.
I'm back. I've done my makeup, as you can see, which always makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm being a little bit more productive. Basically cleaned and organized my entire flat. I have to say, I've been so organized so far this year. Yes, it has only been like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but I just feel like I'm starting to get it. I think the trick is to put things away as you go. Don't throw clothes on the chair and say to yourself you're gonna put them away later. Just do it right in the moment. So I'm trying to do a bit more of that, but I was just about to do some journaling and I thought I would tell all of you about my journal. I'm not gonna go into great detail because I've made a TikTok about this and Instagram Reels about this, so if you wanna know more about my journal, then go check it out. But I think journaling is going to be a huge part of my life. This is a Louise Carmen journal. I'm obsessed with it. So go watch one of those videos if you want to know about my journaling. But if you have watched them, you'll know that I have this what went down in January section. And I went for dinner last night at this restaurant called Soon I'm gonna keep the card and I'm going to tape it into my journal and write a little note about it because I had a really nice dinner with my friend Alicia last night. So I'm gonna do a little bit of journaling now. I even got this double-sided tape just to level up my journaling game. I feel like last year I did not put time into myself. I don't mean just like spending time alone, because I always spend time alone, but spending my own time in a way that I find really nourishing. For me, journaling has just become such like a joy. I know that sounds like whatever, but it has started to help me process things like as they go on. Now, I need to show you some of my organization. This is bringing things to new heights for 2025. Oh my gosh, she just melts my heart. She is like a little croissant. I've just put my dishwasher on, but I want to show you under my sink. Now this might not look like much to you, but I wish you guys could have seen the before. I got this little organization set up and now I hang my cleaning things from here. I've got my little dishwasher tablets in here, everything you could possibly need, but it's now like more organized. It's just making me feel amazing. And I just have to show you my fridge. So I have spent a lot of time organizing this fridge. So I have bottled water in case my guests come over and I want to be bougie, some sparkling water, just like things like that. Of course, I've got all of my cans of Trip, which I love, and I keep Effie's food in this little container, all my fruits and vegetables in here. These are the things that make me feel like 2025 is gonna be a good year. Okay, we're not even close to being done because I have to show you how I organized my skincare. This honestly brought me more joy than you could possibly imagine. Look at that. I have so much skincare and hair care and stuff like that. I don't know what to do with it. And oftentimes, like, I couldn't see what was in the back. So I found these little plastic things and they're like little shelves. So I put these all together. They came disassembled. I had to assemble all of them and I put them together. They fit perfectly in my cupboard. So I've got my hair, some of my body stuff. This is like face masks and other random things. I bought this organizer too. This is where I put like deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste, which is currently down here because I just brushed my teeth. And then it's like cleansers, essence, serum, moisturizer, retinol, and treatments. This isn't really as organized, but these are the things I use like every single day. I just keep a few things out here, like all my random hair clips, a little bit of Palo Santo, cotton buds, and then obviously I've got a lip balm, my Mirror Water body oil and body balm, so I use those every day, and then some perfumes that I always just spray right after I get out of the shower, some cotton pads, one of my LED face masks, and then I just keep some cloths out here because I use those all the time. My mom really drilled into me that being organized is the way forward, and oh, I also organized my desk drawer. Shall I show you this? I mean, it doesn't actually look that organized right now, but all of the pens that I use, my calculator, which I actually randomly use all the time. I got that on TikTok shop. Some glasses, other random things that I need. Here's a picture of my grandparents that I want to put in a frame, but yeah, this is when they were young and in love. I miss them. So that's been satisfying. I don't want to have like extreme feelings of being overwhelmed. I don't want to let it get to that point, and I'm not going to let it get to that point. Another thing that I'm bringing into 2025 is fitness, but fitness in a realistic way. So I know that I'm never going to be the type of person that's like in the gym nonstop. Like that for me is just not realistic, but I get my steps every day. I get 10,000 steps every single day, And it does take longer than you would think. Like if you have a work from home day and you need to go for a walk and get your 10,000 steps, it takes for me about an hour and 15 minutes to get 10,000 steps. So depending on the day, I'll either go first thing in the morning or I'll go in my lunch break. And actually that's another thing. I was not taking lunch breaks last year. I was just working through them. And that's not good. We need to be taking a break in the middle of the day. First of all, to stretch the body. Second of all, to clear the mind. So lunchtime during the week is such a nice time to go for a mental health walk. And if you're stressed at work, I just find it's a reminder that everything is okay, you know, everything's gonna be fine. So that is one good thing. And then I do like to go to the gym. So that's when I've been doing like a quick 30-minute sort of weights, squats, that sort of thing. So on a Monday and a Friday, I'll usually go to the gym and get my steps on the treadmill, and then do a 30-minute actual workout with like some weights. And I've been using the one on the Nike app. Can't remember her name, but yeah, I've just been using that and it's been working really well. I've been feeling good. What else am I doing in the new year? Oh, to-do lists. People, I know it sounds, you know, obvious, but last year I really relied on things like Notion and Slack and all these digital things to keep track of everything I'm doing, and those are great. We love that. I am literally obsessed with Notion. I love Slack, like I love all of that stuff. But for me, I have found it so helpful to just make little to-do lists for each day. So Thursday, I was supposed to fill out the team tracker. I was supposed to delegate things. I was supposed to get back to a fragrance house. I was supposed to send this person some financial information. I actually didn't do any of those things because, I don't know why, but I didn't get to that, but the thought was there. And now I am just spending a couple of hours going through what I want to do next week, and I'm writing it all down so that I have a plan. And I find that, girl, we're not barking today, honey bird. No, we're not barking. That's really what was getting me so overwhelmed, was I felt like my to-do list was like this long and I was never gonna get anything done, and I felt stressed. No. And I felt stressed before I even really got down to it. So if you just take a bit of time to think, okay, well, today these are the things I really need to get done, and then get those things done, you're gonna feel accomplished rather than feeling like, oh my God, I still have so much to do. So that's been helping me a lot, and I wanted to share that with you. All right, now it is Sunday afternoon. I had the most amazing walk with Effie in the park today. I'm gonna put some pictures in because it was the most frosty day. I've never seen frost like this before in my life, and apparently well, it was also foggy. That's what I meant to say, foggy day. Apparently they call it freezing fog, and I've just never seen it like that before. So that was fun, and I've just been like chilling, and now I'm heading to go get a tarot card reading from my friend Tamara. I love tarot, and I love getting a tarot card reading at the beginning of a new year. It just helps me get a clearer picture of like how I feel about certain things, and I use it as sort of a self-reflection tool. I don't necessarily like think it can tell the future or anything like that, but sometimes I think it can help validate things in your mind. So Tamara's doing a little residency at the Dream of, which is in Hackney Down Studios. It's this cute little area. There's like little shops like Tom's Deli, and there's like some little clothing stores here too. I feel like there might be a cafe. And I'm gonna wait for her at reception. So we're inside the studio. You guys have probably seen me talk about this. This is called the Dream of, and that's Vicky's thing. And Tamara's here, my favorite witch. Are you doing a little residency here?
Maybe.
Okay.
The first
foray.
Yeah, foray.
Okay.
I'm loving it.
Okay, amazing. And we're gonna do some tarot today. It's called the Full Spread. So can anyone book in with you?
Yes.
Okay, they just DM you on Instagram.
Yeah, or follow the link on my website.
Amazing. Okay, now let's see what we can find out today.
Because I like mine thick, I don't like it too
Yeah.
watery.
Before we start, we are going to have some ceremonial cacao that Tamara has lovingly handmade. And if you've never heard of it, we all in this gang use Keith's Cacao. I actually did a Substack all about this, so if you're interested, you can check that out.
Oh, okay. These cards aren't playing.
Really?
I love it. So, the first card that we have got, I've got like the 8, in the centre is the 8 of Cups, and this is just all about you moving on. Sometimes we have to kind of like keep taking and going through the same thing again to have that clarity and that clean cut move on.
That is so accurate. Exactly how I feel, which is learning the same lesson over and over again until it's like, okay, you want to do it again?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do something different?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's just like, yeah, I'm done. Like, and you needed to do that as well to kind of just have that, like, the word that's coming to mind is also just like self-assured. Like, it's not looking to anyone else being like, you know, what do you think about this? Like it's this like unwavering self-trust that has given you, which is amazing.
I really love Tamara, and I've known her a very long time. It's so therapeutic. It's like a type of therapy for me. A lot of the things we spoke about were about doing things for my own mental health and putting myself first, because I think sometimes if things come up, I just forget about all the things that I do to make myself feel better. Like, for instance, going to the gym. If I have like a busy work day, I'm like, okay, well, I won't be able to make time for the gym, so forget the gym. But just kind of talking about how the gym, if that's what I want to do, comes first, and then like work around that. I mean, that's just one example, is the gym. But you know, like on Sundays, it's my day to just do my own thing, and then sometimes like I think, oh, maybe I should work on that day, and no, like that's my day to do my thing. Isn't that right, Effie? So I hope you guys enjoyed my little 2025 reset weekend. I'm just baking some cookies because this is something that brings me joy. Some cookies, yes. I'm just going to clean my kitchen and sail into the evening. I'm actually going to hot yoga tonight. At around 8 o'clock, there's like a restorative class that I love to do, so I'm gonna go to that, which will be nice. I'm so tired, and it's gonna be nice to get a little stretch on. Okay, bye guys.